Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome again. It's race day preview. It's Saturday, August 23rd. We have a 10 race program, and the feature event is the Distinctly Irish, that is race number 9. Please note, post time for race 1 is 12 p.m. And this race is a 3 years and up, claiming 500 down to 400. We have a field of 10. We're going 5 rounds. I'm gonna boil this race down to 4 hours. And that is 2 magical mood, 3 great trick, 5 god of love, 8 Catawba. Magical mood, fought by Furlong and last when beaten by Rosa the Warrior and Rusty. Stable no change, Tensan Chung. Radish Roman replaces Prince Holder. Magical mode has some amount of speed, pace. It's not the soundest of horses. However, once this horse is fit and ready, magical mode always gives off her best. 3 great trick. Lame on the last 2 occasions prior to race time. This horse continues to work. However, the last time this horse ran, this horse slow into stride, finished third by 6.5 lengths when beaten by Let Him Fly and Wilson. Shane Ellis is now called to do duties. I think once Great Trick report in frame of mind, ready to run, this horse can upset this race. This race has a lot of speed. There are some horses here with back class, so don't totally overlook Great Trick. 5 God of Love. This is the horse I think they will all have to beat. However, God of Love hasn't raced since March 15, 2025, and we know what God of Love can do. Might need a run or two to straighten things out, but this horse has a lot of ability. Still have some shots to fire, and I expect God of Love, although return off a layoff, to run a good race, and that should be good enough to get into the winners' enclosures. 8 Catawba. This horse is very fit. Last time out, this horse finished 8 by 17 length, campaigning at the 700,000 claiming company. Was beaten by Whiskey and Justin Biden. This horse is back on the 9th of the 8th, 3 and 36.3, and on the 16th of the 8th, 4 and 49.2. Dane Dawkins replaces Ryan Lewis. Catawba should go to that lead, and this horse is good enough to hold off all challenges. I'm going to take a shot at horse number 8, Catawba, to get the better of horse number 5, God of Love. Then for third, horse number 2, Magical Mood. Look for a good run from horse number 3, Great Trick, which could upset this race. But my firm selection is horse number 8, Catawba. Moving on, race number 2 is a maiden condition race. We have a field of 6. We're going 6.5. I'm going to boil this race down to 4 of them. 1, Lucy on the Go. 4, Icarus Slim. 5, Sweet Burn. 6, Bobbit Wobad. Lucy on the Go. Second by a length and a quarter last, when beaten by Ballistic Missile. This horse has a lot of scope for improvement. This horse is only racing for the second. It's going to be the third time. Lucy on the Go. Once this horse continues to improve, this horse will run well and should be good enough to beat these. 4, Icarus Slim. This horse lame on last prior to race time. But before that, third by 2.5 lengths when beaten by Sprague and Valley of Love. Not doing bad at exercise on the 27th of the 7th, 3 furlong in 37 flat. And on the 18th of the 8th, as a pace work, 6 furlong in 126.2. Aaron Chachi replaces Paul Country Francis. Although this horse is carrying 56 kilo, I think Ikri Slim is ready now, and I think this is the horse they will all have to beat. 5, Sweet Burn. This horse is a very ordinary horse. But what is interesting about this horse is that Shane Ellis picked up the ride for the second occasion. The visor now off, blinkers now on. That's an indication that Shane has some amount of confidence in this horse. And as such, I don't want to totally overlook this horse. So I'm willing to give this horse another shot. 6, Bobby Too Bad. Second by 2 lengths and last, and caught by Noble Sovereign. This horse bled profusely. However, once the bleeding is in check, I think this horse have a glorious chance of winning this race. However, I'm going to take a shot at horse number 4, Ikri Slim, to get the better of horse number 1, Lucy on the go. Then for third, horse number 6, Bobby Too Bad. Horse number 5, Sweet Burn, could be the upset in this race. Moving on, race number 3, restricted allowance, 4 years on up, 6 declared, 6 furlong. I'm going to go with 3 of them. 1, Blue Sensation. 4, King's Crown. 6, Firecracker. Blue Sensation, 4th by 7 length on last, and see making mild progress, was beaten by Zulu Warrior and Riches to Rags. Before that, 4th by 24 length when beaten by Ride All Day. This Blue Sensation doesn't have much early speed. However, the handicap is in this horse's favor, 48.5 kilo, compliments of Ricardo Carr. Not doing badly on the 17th of the 8th, 4 and 49.2. So if they go too fast, too early, look out for Blue Sensation to be coming at them, and this horse is good enough to catch the front runners. King's Crown, 3rd by 4 lengths and last, and beat by Bold Move and Miss Cherry. This horse, somewhat of a disappointment, however, is getting fitter and fitter with each run. On the 16th of the 8th, 5 in 102.2, Dane Dawkins maintains the ride for the second consecutive occasion. Look out for King's Crown to be right there when this is being decided. And on the outside, horse number 6, Firecracker, 1 and last after slowing to stride, beat Come Home to Me and A Breath of Fresh Air. That was non-winners of 3. Now stepped up to non-4. But what is interesting to note is that Firecracker raced at non-winners of 4 already, at least on 6 occasions. So this horse is no stranger to non-winners of 4. Paul Francis maintained the ride. Once again, this horse works 36.2 on the 15th of the 8th. This horse is very fit, very sound, has a lot of speed. I think Firecracker is the horse to beat here. And as such, I'm going to take horse number 6, Firecracker, to get the better of horse number 4, King's Crown. Look out for Blue Sensation to be storming home in deep stretch. Moving on, race number 4. It's a maiden special weight, 2-year-olds, 600 meters. I'm going to boil this race down to 2 of them, and that's the Jason DaCosta Twin Turbo. And that is 1, Comuna Trece, and horse number 3, Novio. Comuna Trece, not doing bad at exercise, drawn post position 1, Clive Lynch picked up the ride. This horse is a US bred horse, has a lot of ability. I expect a good run from this horse. 3, Novia, this horse is burning up the track. Robert Halladine picked up the ride, 4 and 47 flat. I think that is good enough to hold off these. I'm going to take a shot at horse number 3, Novio, to get the better of stable companion. Comuna Trece, look for good run from horse number 6, What a Spun, and horse number 5, Fernando. That's the lone local bred horse in this race. Moving on, race number 5. It's a maiden condition race, 3 years old and up. They're going 4 furlong. Very competitive race, and as such, 16 declared. I'm going to go with 5 of them. 2, Enthusiastic. 7, Prima Suprema. 10, Rush of Class. 11, Platinum Princess. And on the outside, horse number 16, Fantastic Hedge. Enthusiastic. This horse very speedy. Although coming from the inside, this horse has enough speed, can tuck right across, find himself in a challenging position, and this horse could hold off all late charges, beaten by much better horses. Horses such as Global Pursuit, Bubbling Warrior, and Bangarang. So this is a much easier assignment for Enthusiastic. Radish Roman replaces Roman Gordon. Watch out for Enthusiastic to put up a good fight. 7, Prima Suprema. This horse continues to work very well, but come race day, just not getting her head in front. However, I think Prima Suprema will run a much improved race comes Saturday. Was beaten by Loreda and Platinum Princess on last. Watch out for Prima Suprema with Eric Orton to run a much better race. 10, Rush of Class. Didn't do badly on debut. Third by 2 lengths, beaten by Proudest Vision. He's back now. Dane Dawkins. I think this horse, once this horse continues to improve, we'll have a fighting chance of winning this race. 11, Platinum Princess returns off a layoff and did herself justice. Finished second by 4 1/4 length when beaten by Laredo. This horse is much fitter now. It's working 38.3 for 3 furlong on the 17th of the 8th. Shane Ellis replaces Roman. Look out for Platinum Princess to be right there. And on the outside, horse number 16, Fantastic Hedge. On debut, this horse finished 9 by 20 length. I think you can throw that race through the window. He's back now. This horse is working very well. On the 9th of the 8th, this horse works 48.1 by 102.3. And on Sunday the 17th of the 8th, 47.2 by 101.4. This is a change-up horse. And I'm looking for horse number 16, Fantastic Edge, to upset this race. I'm going to take a shot at horse number 16, Fantastic Edge. This horse is working so well. I can't leave this horse. This is going to be my top choice. 16, Fantastic Edge, to get the better of horse number 11, Platinum Princess. Then for third, horse number 2, Enthusiastic. For fourth, horse number 10, Rush of Class. Horse number 7, Prima Suprema. Watch out. This could be another upset. Very tough race. Any of these 5 horses can win this race, but I'm going to stick with the outside horse, Fantastic Edge. Closing out your pick 6. This is a restricted allowance, 4 years and up. Field of 12 declared, 5 furlongs straight. I'm going to boil this race down to 4 of them. It's another competitive race, but I'm going to go with 4 of them. 2, Golden Syrup. 8, Money Slam. 9, Bella Bella. 10, Uncaptured Empress. Golden Syrup ran a much improved race on last when beaten by Whiskey. This horse was prominent all the way. Second by 5 1/4 length. The race was a very quick race. If you look at the split, 24-35 by 46-4. So Golden Syrup, I expect coming down the straight, although coming from post position 2, I expect Golden Syrup to run another brave race. 8, Money Slam. Second by 2.5 one last. Will beat my Princess Talisi. So horse is very fit. We'll enjoy galloping over the straight. Watch out for Money Slam to run another brave race. Haladin maintains the ride for the second consecutive occasion. 9, Bella Bella. Now, this horse won by 6 lengths on last. That was at the non-winners of 3 level. On that day, Bella Bella carries 55.5 kilo. Now, the Cardenas is called to do duties. This horse is carrying 51 kilo. Although didn't beat much, beat the likes of Always Right and Toots. But the manner in which Bella Bella win tells me that this horse is back to herself, and I'm willing to give this horse another shot of winning this race. 10, Uncaptured Empress. Now this horse has been trained by Anthony Nunes. Working pretty decent. 4:47 by a minute. Radish Roman calls on to do duties. Note, tongue tie now on. Lay 6 on again. Watch out for Uncaptured Empress. But I'm going to take a shot at horse number 9, Bella Bella. The fact that this horse won so convincing and last, I'm going to take my chances and go with horse number 9, Bella Bella, to get the better of horse number 10, Uncaptured Empress. Then for third, horse number 2, Golden Syrup. For fourth, Money Slam. Look for good run from horse number 12, Princess Rhea. Horse number 5, Kismet, and horse number 6, I Am Interested. Moving on, race number 7, 3 years and up, claiming 1.5 down to 1.2. We have a field of 6. I think I'm going to boil this race down to at least 5 of them. So the only horse that I'm going to eliminate is Cosmic Force. This race is very competitive, and this race can go either way. 1, Brampton Alex. 2, Fly Blue Jet. 4, Midnight Galaxy. 5, Midnight Flight. And on the outside, horse number 6, Milos. Brampton Alex. This horse ran a pretty decent race on last when beaten by Generational and Press Conference. You see where Press Conference came back and won. So that argues well for this Brampton Alex. This horse could just sit just off the pace and run past them in deep stretch. Third by 4.5. Like I said on last, when beaten by Generational and Press Conference. The Cardenas now replaces Richie Shakes. Brampton Alex will be coming home in deep stretch, and this horse could be the fly in the ointment. 2, Fly Blue Jet. This horse, you could say, down in class. This horse has been campaigning at overnight allowance level for quite some time. Has been beaten by far better horses such as Gravano, Supernatural Power, Chem, just to name a few. This is an easy assignment for Fly Blue Jet. Dane Dawkins now calls on, watch out for Fly Blue Jet to run a much improved race, and that should be good enough to enter into the winner's enclosure. 4, Midnight Galaxy is another horse that campaigned at overnight allowance and was beaten by Gravano and Ride All Day. He's back now down, working very well. On the 1st of the 8th, 3 furlong in 35.4. And on the 16th of the 8th, 4 furlong in 49.1. Radish Roman replaces Emilio McLean. Midnight Galaxy has a lot of pace, have speed, and this is a dangerous horse coming down the 5 straight. 5, Midnight Flight is another horse that enjoys galloping over the straight course. Went up in class, didn't do badly. Beaten by Money Market, Fearless Soul, Sensational Move. He's back down now. Midnight Flight loves the straight. Watch out, 49 kilo. Compliments of Demar Phillips. This is a dangerous horse. And on the outside, horse number 6, Milos, tried to steal home last when caught by press conference. Will enjoy galloping over the 5 straight course, although there are some other horses here with much more speed than Milos. But Milos is so fit right now, so you can't overlook Milos. I'm going to take my chances and I'm going with horse number 4, Midnight Galaxy, to get the better of horse number 5, Midnight Flight. Then for third, Fly Blue Jet. For fourth, Brampton Alex. For fifth, Milos. Ladies and gentlemen, this race can go either way, so watch out, go deep in race number 7. Race 8, this is another race that is very competitive. 7 declared, 6.5 furlong. I'm gonna go with 4 of them. 1, Brampton Boy. 2, Callis. 6, Prince Roy. 7, Enthusiasm. Brampton Boy, second by 7 lengths on last when beaten by H2O. Before that, fourth by 10 lengths when beaten by Rocket Fire Seb. This horse has been beaten by a lot of US bred horses. Radish Roman now replaces Dane Dawkins. Look out for Brampton Boy to be coming at them where it matters most. 2, Khaleesi. This horse ran very well on last, second by a head when beaten by Duchess. He's back now, not working badly on the 11th of the 8th. 3 furlong in 36.2. This horse will be in front, but I think Khaleesi will be colored somewhere along the line. But this horse can hold off late closers. 6, Prince Roy. This horse campaign at the classics level. Continues to work well, but just didn't deliver. This is a much easier assignment for Prince Roy. Figure 8 now off. Please do note, Robert Hardball Holladine calls to do duties. Prince Roy is coming to run. This is a dangerous contender here. 7, Enthusiasm. This is another horse campaign at in the classics. Continues to work well, just don't deliver come race day. The Cardenas now replaces Omar Walker. Look out for a much improved run from Enthusiasm. I'm going to take a shot at horse number 1, Brampton Boy, to get the better of horse number 6, Prince Roy. Then for third, Enthusiasm, and for fourth, Khaleesi. Very tough race, can go either way, but I'm going to take my chance with Brampton Boy. There's a horse here by the name of Sachet. If this horse break, this horse also has an outside shot, but this horse continues to store the box, took no part, broke slow, so you have to take this one and trust. But this horse also have a look in. Moving on, race number 9. It's a distinctly Irish trophy. 9 furlong and 25 yards. 7 declared. I'm going to break this race down. I'm going to take 3 of them. That's 2, Fun Can Done. 5, Gervano. 6, Barnaby. Fun Can Done. Robert Alladine, Jason Acosta. This horse loves to win race. This horse is very classy, has pace. This horse is coming to run. Watch out. Fun Can Done. Hardball could get there in the nick of time. 5, Gervano. This horse continues to improve up to grade 1 company now, but this horse is very fit. There's a lot of scope for improvement. And if you look at the handicap, 46 kilo compliments of Jordan Barrett. You can't leave Gervano out of this race. The fact that this horse is so light and is improving with leaps and bounds. 5.5 in 107 by a minute and 2. If there should be an upset, look no further than Gervano. 6, Barnaby. This horse is burning up the track. 6 furlong in 1, 13 flat. 7 furlong in 1, 29. The last time a horse worked 113 for 6 furlong, I said this horse will not lose. And that horse won. I think that horse was Mamma Mia. So, Barnaby, very classy. Shane Ellis now replaces Tevin Foster. This is the horse I think they will all have to answer to. I'm going to take horse number 6, Barnaby, to get the better of horse number 2, Fun Cannon. Then for third, Gervano. Like I said, if there should be a spoiler, I think it would be horse number 5, Gervano. However, Barnaby is my firm choice. 10th and final. So restricted allowance, non of 4 years and up. Maidens, 12 declared, 7 furlong. You're a competitive race. I'm going to go with 5 of them. And that's 1, Captain Fantastic. 4, Noble Sovereign. 10, Emaya. 11, Golden Lawyer. And on the outside, horse number 12, Chesney. 1, Fantastic Edge. This horse comes off a little break and didn't do badly. Fought by 6 lengths. Seen making mild progress. Coming down the 5 straight. Behind Alke Bulan and Gelroy. Stretches out now to 7 furlong. This is what Captain Fantastic would like. The Cardenas replaces Ramon Napier. Watch out. Captain Fantastic will be reeling in the final drive to the wire. 4, Noble Sovereign. Now, very interesting horse here. Won and last by 2 lengths, although didn't beat much. But this horse is back. Cheek piece now off. On the 6th of July, this horse finished second by a length and a quarter to Alke Bolan. Now, Alke Bolan beats Captain Fantastic by 6 lengths. And Captain Fantastic was seen making mild progress. So on the strength of that, if you give Captain Fantastic a shot, I believe you should also give Noble Sovereign a look in. There's not much speed in this race, so Noble Sovereign can go in front and can hold off all challenges. So this is my little outer in this race. Horse number 4, Noble Sovereign. Don't leave this horse. 10, Emaya. Third by 7 lengths and last, and beat my Military Light and Never. Now, I think this is an easy assignment for Emaya. This horse has been knocking at the door. This horse run some very useful race in the past. Finally, got a soft bunch. I think Saturday will be the day when the door should be open for Emaya. Didn't do badly on the 16th of the 8th, 4 and 52 flat. This horse is sound, fit, ready. Emaya, I think they will all have to beat here. 11, Golden Lawyer. This horse somewhat of an in and out runner. This horse enjoyed galloping over the straight. So now that they have stretched out this horse to 7 furlong, I think Golden Lawyer will enjoy this trip. Radish Roman calls to do duties. Look for a good run from Golden Lawyer, and that should be good enough to win this race. And on the outside, horse number 12, Chesney. Very disappointing horse. This horse highly thought of. This horse whispered at the track on several occasions, just not getting her head in front. However, trip now reduced from 9 and 25 to 7. Dane Dawkins maintains the ride once again. Not doing badly on the 16th of the 8th, 4 and 52. So basically, Chesney and Emaya doing the same time at exercise. So I'm not going to leave Chesney out of my permutation. However, I'm going to take a shot at Emaya. This horse has been knocking at the door for a very long time. Horse number 10, Emaya, to get the better of horse number 12, Chesney. Then for third, Golden Lawyer. For fourth, horse number 1, Captain Fantastic. Watch out for horse number 4, Noble Sovereign. This horse could be the spoiler of the party. And also, to complete your high five, I expect a good run from horse number 7, Have a Joy. That's it from you, racing fans. Continue to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Best of luck. See you at the races.